Hi, so it's day 5, breakfast time, and I'll just update you a little bit with what the progress is. So yesterday I spent 98 pence, which again I'm quite happy with, and the running total for the week so far is £3.71, so I'm 29 pence under budget, which is really good. Today I'm quite busy, I've got quite a lot to get done today, so I'm just going to eat some of the granola again. So a bowl of granola and milk with a cup of tea was 17 pence, I think it was. Let's double check. Yep, so it was 16 pence for the granola and the milk, and for a cup of tea is a penny. So I'll have granola and milk today, and that will be 17 pence. So I'll get this eaten, and I'll get on with some work, and I'll report back at lunchtime. So tea's just brewing, and there's the granola there. So I'll quickly go and eat this, and I'll have the tea in a minute. Anybody that knows me, I do like a very strong tea, so I'll leave that to brew for a few minutes. I will eat my granola, and then I'll come back and get it. So I'll report back at lunchtime with what I'm going to be eating then. Hi, so I'm just making lunch now, and I'm going for something a little bit different. Again, nice and high in protein. So I'm just making a couple of boiled eggs. I'm going to squash them down and put them in a wrap with some salad, some lettuce, tomatoes, and some spices. I've worked out this is going to be about maybe 31 pence. I'll put the proper price up once I've worked it out, but it should be there or thereabouts, about 31 pence. So all in all today, I will be on about maybe 48 pence or something like that. I'll put the running total up for you so you can see what's going on. And like I said the other day, I will be putting all the tips and all the recipes that I'm doing with the prices and stuff on my website. And if you're using the prices that I'm doing, remember you can get them cheaper if you get the ones towards the end of the day offers, as well as any offers that the supermarkets are doing. So when I bought them, I just got them at the price they were at. So there's going to be new offers coming on all the time. So just keep your eye out, and if you've got time as well, go on the internet, have a look and see what price ingredients are at. All the prices are available online in the various supermarkets. So just have a little look, shop about, and you'll save yourself a lot of money. I just went for quickness and went to Aldi because that's the usual place that I go. So I didn't shop about. So yeah, shop about, you'll save yourself a fortune. So I'll finish making this and I will report back. So that's my eggs cooking. For my ideal boiled egg, I would bring the water to the boil, lower them in very carefully, cook them for about 8 minutes, take them out, put them in some ice cold water, and then you can peel them off and that's good to go. So eggs are cooked, that's in a jug of ice cold water. That just stops them cooking, so if you've got other stuff to do, you can make your eggs, put them in there and it'll stop them cooking any further, and then you can prepare them. That is my wrap. Just going to sort the eggs out, pop that in there, add a wee bit of paprika, and then it'll be good to go. So for the time in, my one I like is 8 minutes. If you like it cooked a little bit more, leave it in, like cooking longer. If you like it a little bit softer, or you want a runny egg, just do it a little bit less. So I'll go sort this out, and then we shall go and eat it. There we go, really simple and cheap, really tasty. I'll go roll that up and eat it because I'm very hungry. So I will see you later on for dinner tonight. So it's nearly dinner time on day 5, and I thought I'd just do a little bit of information about what I'm going to be having. So I was looking at doing a breaded chicken, and it got me thinking about a message that I'd received on Facebook after I'd done this before. So somebody pointed out that you can buy frozen chicken, a breaded chicken in the supermarket for about £1, and it's a lot cheaper to do that than it is to make it fresh. So looking at the things, I've written this down and I've worked out the price, and what people don't really understand is how much chicken is actually in the kind of generic products that you buy. So for the ones you get out of the supermarket, it's £1.75 for 380 grams, which is 4 breaded chicken breasts. Now, if you look at that split into how much chicken it is, look at the ingredient list and look at the nutrition values and stuff. There is 58% chicken in that. So if you work out the actual amount, the actual quantity of chicken, it's only 52.7 grams of chicken. Now, your average fresh chicken breast can be about 200 grams. So what I'm going to be doing tonight for dinner is cutting a chicken breast into 3 parts, and then I'm going to be squashing them down with a rolling pin and breading them. So when I do that, is 66 grams if you cut that equally into 3. So that is actually more chicken in the one that I'm doing, and there's less stuff getting added into it. So it's going to be chicken, breadcrumbs, flour and egg, and that is it. Maybe a little bit of spice or something to flavour it. But the ones you get in the supermarket have got sugar, water, all sorts of chemicals put into them. So what you want to be looking at if you're trying to save money is not necessarily just the price per unit. It's look at the actual quantity of the good ingredients in it. So like I said, if you're buying chicken breasts thinking, oh that's good, it's chicken, there might not actually be as much chicken in it as you think. And if you make that from scratch, it's going to be a lot cheaper. So for example, the one that I've worked out for tonight, just bear with me a second, is about 50 pence to make it, and that has got a lot more chicken in it than it did if you bought it from the shop. And that is me being generous with bread in it and the amount of chicken and stuff that I'm putting in it. So you could make it a lot cheaper, but I've decided that I was having a little bit of a treat, and it still comes in budget, so that's what I'm doing. And that is for more chicken, as I said. So think about that if you're making things from scratch and if you're in the supermarket trying to find things. So I'm going to go and start preparing that just now, and I'll report back in a wee bit. So just to show you what I've done here, that is one big chicken breast cut into 3, and I've put it in between 2 bits of cling film and hit it with a rolling pin to squash it out. I'll then put it, roll it about in the flour, roll it in the egg and roll it in the breadcrumbs, and that is it, done. That's all you need to do. So it's really quick, really simple, and as I said, it's a lot healthier for you than buying the frozen ones from the supermarket, and it also contains more chicken. So I'll do that and then I'll show you what it looks like. Egg and breadcrumbs almost used up. Just to let you know, that was 1 egg in there and 2 slices of bread. And flour I just chucked a couple of tablespoons in, but that's actually far too much. So there's the finished products there. Only took me 5 minutes, as I said. Really easy to do. So I'm going to eat one of those, and my wife will have one too, so one of them can get put in the freezer, and that'll be good to go for another meal. I'll go and cook this, and I'm just going to have a couple of potatoes with that and some salad or some broccoli or some veg or something like that. So I will report back when it's cooked, and as I say, much easier, much healthier and much cheaper to do that than buy it from the supermarket. So I will report back. So there we go, homemade breaded chicken with some potatoes, broccoli and carrots. Now that full meal comes in at 50 pence. So for today I am on 98 pence, I think it is, which again, really happy with. Now for the chicken, breaded chicken alone is 36 pence. 36 pence for that. And as I said, there's more chicken in that than the one that you buy in the supermarket. It also has wholemeal breadcrumbs, not white. So all round it is much better for you. So I'm going to go eat this before it gets cold again. I'm very hungry. So I will catch up maybe later on because I've got enough for a cup of tea, so I think I might have a cup of tea later as well. So I'll speak to you later.